Back, Quest Body Doubling friends. This is Quest Body Doubling with Tara Lewis-Smith, and I'm your host, Tara. So today, we're a little slightly behind, but it's still springtime. Springtime. So we are still continuing our 30 days of spring cleaning on the spectrum, aka home organizing. But two S's, I had to make the title work, whatever. So it's still springtime, so I'm just gonna start over. Last week I had huge technical issues, but I got it all worked out. We are good to go, and I thank you so much for being here. I would just also like to give a shout out to Riley, and she knows why. So hi Riley, thanks for watching. Whatever. Makes me a real influencer, right? Okay, but today is day 12, okay? Slightly behind, but today is day 12 on spring cleaning on the spectrum. Gotta stay focused. So if you are following along, I am doing my garage. The garage has always been my issue. But I went out and I bought one of these cool pegboards. Took me yesterday forever to actually put it up, but it's fine. We got it up. It's solid. I realize I'm not quite ready at that step to actually, I bought some stuff, which I always tell you not to, like shop or measure twice, shop once. However, I'm a very, very visual person, so sometimes you have to break your own rules, okay? My rule is, only shop once. Like you should have your measurements when you go to the store. However, I didn't know exactly what I needed, right? Like I didn't know exactly, I went online, but of course online is different from the store. It's a whole thing. So I just bought one of each, and then that way I'll put them up and I will show you. So that way we can actually do some organizing as well. And I'm still working on the Lego one, so stay tuned for that. So we're going from there. But if you're not doing your garage, if you're starting a new project today, definitely make sure you have your 4 bins. You always need them, no matter what. That is a rule that should never, ever, ever be broken, because if you do, you will need that 3rd or 4th one that you forgot, right? So, and it literally doesn't have to be fancy. For me, I literally just went around my house and looking for like any baskets I could find, any containers, anything that opened up, because I have a lot. But you do need a basic 4, okay? So I'm doing the tool bench, which is insane anyway, but because the tools always get mixed up, nobody puts them back. So I'm going to label clearly. I'm going to use Sharpies. I'm gonna do it. I'm going full throttle on this, okay? So what you need though is you need 1 for trash, and you can have a trash bag for that if you want. You need 1 for stuff that you're going to keep. You need 1 for stuff that you're going to give away, and then 1 for stuff that you belongs in a different location. Especially the garage. I think my kids leave stuff in here sometimes. It is our garage. At some point, I want to like insulate it and make it actual like space. But right now it is still technically our garage. But we use it for other things. My teenage hangout, my kids' teenage hangout. Not my hangout, but my kids' hangout. Play video games and, be teenagers, right? So you either have a basement or a garage for your teenagers, because they got to go somewhere, right? So those are the bare 4. If you want to have a 5th one as a maybe pile, that's also an option, but that is not required, because sometimes that just comes along with whatever you're doing. So I'm already winded because I've already done some stuff. I feel like I need a break before I start filming, but then you know how that's happened. If I sit down, I'm not going to do it, right? So I'm going to slow down, take a deep breath. So why don't you go and get your baskets if you haven't already, and we will be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. Did you guys get your baskets, your bins, your trash bags, whatever? It could be an Amazon box. It literally does not have to be fancy, or it could be extremely fancy if you want. It is entirely up to you. That's all on you. But as long as you have 4 containers of some kind, we are ready to go. So we are going to go for 15 minutes and starting now. And once again, if you are starting like a brand new project today, then I would highly suggest that you, number one, you start small and you take everything out of that small section. So today I have a really old, and my t-shirt's all big. Whatever, okay. We're moving on. It's taken me a while to do this. I'm doing my really old chest, and I know a lot of stuff goes in here, and I did try to organize it a while ago, long story short, but I didn't do a very good job. Like, I've tried to do this section of the garage for a long time, but I didn't label it, and I do understand that there are other people besides me on this planet, and so I have to make sure everything is clearly labeled. But we're going to start with this, just focusing on this for the next 15 minutes. So whatever project that you're focusing on, you can do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to take everything out, and I have multiple baskets that I could put it in, even this cute little one. So we're going to put all of this in here. I don't know, I think that's actually important. And then I'm going to clean it out, because it has been a long time since I've cleaned this out. So, all right, I'm just going to check the mic. I don't know, I couldn't get it working last week at all, and that was bad. So, but now, we're just going to get all these little pieces out. Okay. I don't know, we got these like little pin things, and I don't know, I'm not, I guess, construction worky enough to know what those pins, I mean, they go to something, obviously, but I don't know what they go to. So, all right, so once you got everything out of your section, like, you don't have to organize. Like, the easiest way is just to clear everything out and then organize, okay? Like, that's pretty much my philosophy, because, like, if you start going through, especially with ADHD, if you start going through stuff, it's gonna take longer time, which is number one why I use timers, because we don't know how long stuff actually is. Like, I have to use timers all the time. Like, my phone goes off. Oh my gosh, I think that is okay. My phone goes off just at like random times of the day, but like my kids are like, why is that alarm going off? And it's like, it's just to let me know what time it is during the day. So just to keep me on track and that kind of stuff. So, you know, you don't want to get distracted. You actually want to get stuff done. That's what the body does. So I get distracted because I talk, but when it's just me, of course I missed something. So there we go. Oh gosh, I don't even remember the last time this has been. It's been a while. So it's fine. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is why we're doing this, though, because I mean everybody else is the same way, except for there is a neighbor that is extremely autistic type A, I would say, probably, because, just my guess, really, because everybody we know this, but no, not that everybody in the world is, it's just people in our circle. I should be careful what I say. But anyway, so one day his garage door was open and we could see into the garage, and he had those walls that everything was literally in its place, and that's literally what I want. Like, I want one of those garages so bad. It has a black and white floor tile and everything. It was amazing. It felt so, like, even just seeing it from the street, it felt so organized. It was amazing. I was like, both me and my son Kale, he was riding with me, and I was like, oh my god, that was just, it was amazing. It really was. So anyways, but that's the type of garage that I want and that I strive for, and you know, those are the kinds of ones that make us feel like we're not accomplishing anything. But I don't know his life story. I don't know how many children he has. I don't know what he does for a living. I don't know what brought him to that point to have a garage like that. But anyways, it was absolutely beautiful, and he's probably cleaned his tools every day. So, you know, but everybody but him has a dirty toolbox that they need to clean once in a while. So we just got to work through it. Nobody's dirt happens, that's for sure. Okay, I keep finding these little pigs. They went to something obviously important, and I'm not sure what that was. So we'll keep them for now, and we'll figure it out later. Okay, so I'm gonna let this air out, I guess. I don't want to put stuff in there first. I have like all of these wrenches. Oh, I'm talking in, sorry, talking in the back of the camera, but I have like all these wrenches and stuff again that I need to put back. I got these tools. Whatever this is. Let's have all this. But I do already have a pile right here. I did not put those in a bin because they're pretty, those are heavy and I didn't want to, I just have cloth baskets. So I just stuck them in a pile, and it's totally fine. You got to do what works for you, that's for sure. No. Oh, I got Allen wrenches over here. Okay, can you still hear me? I should have a camera. I should have a camera right there, but that's a wall. I can't have it right there. So, alright. I don't need it. Put that right there. I found a really, really tiny screwdriver, like really tiny. Can you see that? Share that with you. Okay, probably wore and fluff, but it's okay. And what did I say at the beginning of the video? Don't go through this stuff, just take it out. And then you get sidetracked, right? Okay. I have already started with like my piles and stuff. Not that I'm saying that, you know, I should just take all of it out. But like I said, I've already done like 2 videos on this, but I couldn't, neither one of them worked. Like one of them didn't record at all. And then I tried to do it again and it didn't record any of the sound. So I don't know. I was just like, okay, whatever. So I took a few days, got some more stuff, put up the pegboard. So I'm like, okay, now everything should be good. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got about 5 more minutes, so whatever you're doing great and awesome and amazing. And, oh wow, okay. I seriously need, okay, here's all the tags. Put those in a plastic baggie, so that was good. Okay, I got these over here. I'm just gonna separate these real quick. Turn your back on this camera, but I got these. So we're gonna the fourth one over here. Okay. I'll go on there. I think all of these. Okay, because I think this is all one set, but I don't know how it goes. So okay, we'll start these in here. So we got different sizes. Shiny. My late husband was definitely a crab. And if you haven't taken the quiz, you most definitely need to take the quiz because it will let you know what type of hoarder we are. And I realize that the word hoarder has some kind of negative undertones or whatever to it, but you know, just like everything else, it's all on a spectrum. And you know, but like, and there's different types. Like not everybody is just like, you know, the extreme hoarder situation going on. But a crab is like the prepared readiness. You know, they're always prepared for whatever you need. Like, oh, you need a tool? Here, I got one here for you. Like, I have a plethora of tools that we can choose from. You know, they're the ones that always have the emergency ready kit. They always have Band-Aids and you know, first aid stuff. They have you know, like anytime, like for, you know, anytime you need like teachers, they have all of the school supplies. They have all of the art supplies that you need. So my husband was definitely a crab. So the different ones are, just in case if you're new here, hi, welcome. The four types that I've discovered is, and working with lots and lots of different people, is number one is the ravens are the ones that hoard clothes, shoes, accessories, jewelry, you know. Crows and ravens like shiny objects. So they are the shiny objects hoarders. And then there's the, you know, we just went over the crab, and then there's the dragon. And the dragon is the sentimental, intellectual one that, you know, they hoard all the books. Like if you have over 100 books, you're a dragon, okay? If you have over 200, 300 books, you're definitely a dragon. So, and then they also keep, like, they have lots of holiday decorations. They're the ones that decorate for every single holiday because they're very sentimental. They keep the Christmas ornaments from their grandparents. They, you know, keep all of, like, the awards and the art projects that their kids did. They have lots of pictures hanging up in their house. Those are the dragons, so, and those are pretty fun. And then lastly is the mermaid. And a mermaid, I am a mermaid. A mermaid is all three of them all together, like a mermaid, and then plus their own, you know, plus her own stuff. Like a mermaid, like, you know, if you think of the Disney character, she has lots of collection. You know, she has collection. She, you know, it's all of her fun stuff. You know, and hers is very specific towards, but it's very sentimental. Like she wants to know more about a different world and stuff. So it's not really for gathering stuff. I would probably be more of a dragon or a raven, but mermaids collect everything. So that's where we're at. We got about 30 more seconds to go. Now I was trying to sort. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's fine. These are all different now. Shoot. Okay. We'll just put the other ones in here. Okay. And there's more screws that I didn't know we had, so that's great. So I'm just gonna gather all these up real quick, and then of course more. Okay. Screw. Alrighty. Okay, so that was 15 minutes. So whatever you got done, that's great. We're going for 15 minutes during this little spring cleaning, decluttering, organizing challenge because I want to just show you how much you can get done in 15 minutes. If you have like just one drawer, or if you have one closet shelf, one, section of the kitchen, one cabinet, one shelf in the pantry, those can be done in 15 minutes. You can take everything off, you can wipe it down, and then you can reorganize it and feel great that you got one shelf done. That's the thing, is you don't have to do everything all at once. Because number one, we don't have time for that. We don't have the dopamine for that. So what happens is we just give up, and then it never gets done. So I would like this challenge to help you. If you want to do that today, you can try on your own for another 15 minutes. Try for another shelf. Try for another drawer. Because it's amazing what you can get done in just a short amount of time. Because that's what we have to do. We don't have hours to get stuff done anymore. So, and you can always loop back. Like you can plan, okay, you know what, today I'm going to do this shelf. Tomorrow I'm going to do the shelf below it. And then so on, I'm going to do the shelf below it. So you can loop back when you have the time. So that's your challenge for today, is just maybe do it on your own and see how much you get done in 15 minutes. But make sure that you come back tomorrow for day 13, and I will be filming again in the same place because I did not get done. But we will definitely come back, so make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow, and leave a comment, please. I would love to know how you are doing. And I just hope you have the most awesome, amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.